Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I would like to take this run to just kind of talk about some of the things that have been on my mind, as well as potential future plans. Because I am nothing if not constantly thinking about what to do to... Alright, classics, by the way. I am nothing if not constantly thinking about what to do to make things more interesting for you guys. Like, I might have a small audience, but I also feel I have a very passionate audience, and I can respect that. I don't need a huge audience. I just need an audience that cares about me and what I do. So I want to start by saying thank you for sticking around. I might just be the guy that plays Wizard of Legend and roguelikes on his channel, but hopefully that's enough to keep you guys going. So we are going to do just a randomized build today, and we are going to see how far we can go with it. I'm hoping I can beat the game with it, but let's see what the game gives me. Well, Wanderer's Mechanism for the sword. Not the biggest fan of patience, but it'll work. Yeah, honestly, this will probably be pretty easy, if I'm being honest. So, let's start... Oh, god damn it, there's four machine gunners. And there were 4 machine gunners. Sorry, guys. Oh. So let's start by talking about probably one of the things that a lot of you have been wondering. Hey, Dark Sage, aren't you the Wizard of Legend guy? Aren't you playing much Wizard of Legend 2? Well, the reason for that is because it's... like, there's a part of me that's just a little disappointed with the game, honestly. Like, I know it's still in early access, but I'm a little worried about the future of the game. Like, I know that they said one of the things they were doing with the game is they were going to be adding, new spells and, basically more everything, but... And I'm hoping that doesn't just translate to we have Dash Arcana in the game now shut up. Like, I'm hoping that means that we're actually getting, like, proper new content to the game. But even more than the spells, I feel as though the game has a very uneven difficulty balance, and maybe that's just me being a little bit of a wimp about the difficulty of the game. Maybe I just need more practice, but coming from someone who has a lot of practice with games of that nature, and obviously with the first game, it feels really odd having the second game feel so unbalanced. And like I said, that might just be me. Maybe everyone else is doing fine with the game. Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I just don't have enough practice. But it doesn't stop me from feeling a little disappointed with what we have right now, and I'm hoping that future updates address that. Because at the moment, the very limited number of spells we have, which limit build creation quite a bit, the uneven difficulty balance, and yeah, it all just paints a picture to me that's just, I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about it at the moment. Well, that's kind of why I haven't really been touching Wizard of Legend too much. But I'm also very curious as to what you all think about the game in its current state. Like, are my worries unfounded? Do you guys think that there will be plenty to enjoy once everything is all put together, or do you think I'm right to feel a little concerned? Now, in the long run, I probably will play it some more when another update comes out. As for the last update that was added to Wizard of Legend 2, it was essentially the four-player co-op update. So it's not to say that they haven't been working on the game, it's just what was added to the game isn't necessarily that which appeals to me specifically. Which, yes, is basically just me admitting that I am being a little selfish with the content that I want to take in from that one. But for the people that were really looking forward to the four-player co-op, I'm happy that you're getting what you wanted. I'm hoping that at some point they also make that online multiplayer, but at the moment I'm just happy that people are getting something that they want out of that game, even if it isn't necessarily up to my taste, but not everything needs to be up to my specific taste. Okay, so we're gonna grab that. There's a lot of stuff here I want, actually. So let's wait until we find Iris to determine how much money I want to drop here. That's a nice little freebie. And you know, with everything being so melee-focused, having something that I can whip out to attack at range feels kind of nice. Oh, would you look at that? Alright, well, we haven't found the red portal. Let's go do that now. Oh, hello. Come back here. Here it is. Oh, stupid nitroglycerin barrel. God, I can't tell you how much I hate those things. I don't want any of those. Like, yes, I know we have a very defensive run, but at least relic-wise, or robe-wise, I should say. Relic-wise, it's just kind of whatever. Alright, nope. So I think what I'm going to pick up is I want this. And I want that. Alright. Alright, so now what I need is something that ups my critical hit chance, and maybe just some raw damage. And if you guys don't mind me making just a bit of a confession. I have thought about, and I know this isn't a good idea because I kind of made what name I have for myself playing this game, but I have thought about just kind of pivoting away from Wizard of Legend and doing things like Balatro, Monster Hunter, and other roguelikes that I really like, but I'm also not going to be that person that betrays their audience by going, alright, no more of this, screw it. Besides, I still have Wizard of Legend projects that I'm working on. Because yes, I still know that I haven't finished the Signature Arcana Spotlight series. That's still on my docket. I haven't forgotten about it. Haven't had much of a chance to really get going on it, or rather, continue it. And yes, I will admit that some of that is probably burnout. Yeah, I will openly admit that I think Storm Entourage might not be a good fit for this build. But is Fractal Flare any better? Not that I can even afford it. Lightning is up next, so I should try to look for something Earth-based. So, no, I don't think I'm going to pivot away from Wizard of Legend, but I am getting to the point where there are definitely other games that I want to play. Like I said, I've given quite a bit of thought to pivoting into just Balatro and then maybe doing Monster Hunter content. The only reason why I'm not putting out any Monster Hunter content right now is because I know the content I did for Rise was not super well received, or at least it didn't get a lot of views, and I don't know if that's just because of people's overall sentiment on Rise, or, you know, as I suspect, there's just a lot of Monster Hunter players out there, and I'm not adding anything to the table. Or I could just be being very, very hard on myself and my work, as I usually am. But I'll need to hear from you guys on that one. Is my thought process on that right? And it's just, there's already a lot of Monster Hunter content creators out there, so I'm not exactly adding a lot to the conversation. Or am I just really overly hard on myself and actually things probably weren't all that bad, and I'm just being, as per usual, very hard on myself for not being perfect? I will need you guys to weigh in on that one. I think that's the right choice. Shops are becoming just a little bit less valuable, so spending a little bit more at them probably isn't going to hurt anything, and we really need the raw damage. Thanks to how the run started, what we could really use is actually, well, first of all, we could use that, but what we really need is a Dark Katana. That was not smart of me. Okay, go away. Alright, how do you work again? So it's just a good defensive relic. Surprise, surprise. Okay, this room is awful. Okay, can we stop now? As far as the potential future of the channel, like, I pretty much... God damn nitroglycerin barrels, get out of here. What I said earlier about, you know, potentially pivoting is kind of where that was going, because I've been thinking very heavily about whether or not I want to focus on Wizard of Legend 2, because, yeah, Wizard of Legend 1, as much as I love this game, there's I probably don't have much of a leg left to stand on with content for this game, but again, I could also just be vastly underrepresenting myself. I know, as the old saying goes, you are your own worst critic, so again, maybe I'm just really underselling myself. Oh, that wasn't smart. Neither was that. By the way, if you haven't been able to figure it out, yes, the big problem is that... Oh, freebie. Another freebie. What the hell? This never happens to me. Yes, if you haven't been able to figure it out, I clearly have questions about the direction I want to take things. Okay, I really don't care much for this particular robe upgrade. It would be an increase to max health and run speed, though, so... I don't know, maybe. I know if I were to... And I've kind of already been doing this. If I were to do more Balatro content, I would pretty much very specifically be doing content drops for the Pokemon mod, because that's just kind of become my preferred way to play Balatro at this point. And they're still adding new things to that mod. Last time I checked, they had just recently added Miltank to the game, so they're still adding things to it. Ugh. I am not doing great. Can't be taking that much damage. I do think that Storm Entourage is probably not the not the spell that I need, so if I can find a way to pivot out of that into something a little bit more... Okay, I'm in a little bit of trouble, but hopefully I can salvage this. Water Pulse Agent. You know what? That might be just what I need. It's not great against the twins, but hey, anything to divert attention away from myself so I can sneak in with some melee hits. Okay, I'll see what I think about that in a minute. Smooth. Okay, oh, everything is just destroying me. Yes, this is what I get for not practicing. I keep saying that, and every time I have to remind myself, yeah, you haven't been practicing the game, what do you expect? I really feel like I dodged that, but okay, game. Okay, yep. Maybe that's a sign that it's time to take a break and get some rest for the evening. So, yeah, once again, me and Melee don't mix. And it's kind of been that way forever, but you guys let me know what you think about potential Monster Hunter content. Let me know what you think about potential continuing Balatro content. And also let me know what you guys think about Wizard of Legend and Wizard of Legend 2, because that's, of course, kind of how I started my channel. I, of course, will, as per usual, thank you guys for coming and supporting my work. I appreciate you coming and spending your free time here with me today. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and you take care, everybody.